What's going on? Taking a look at the M2T Warrior flashlight, dual switch tactical light. This one just came out by Olight last week. They did a quick release on it. If you were jumped on it, it was 30% off the $68, which brought it down to $50, and shipped it was like $55 unless you bought something else, which got you free shipping. But I picked it up. I thought it was a great deal for what they were offering, and that is what you get. And let's take a look at the modes. It comes with a case. It comes with, of course, the lanyard for your wrist if you use it. I don't use lanyards, but that is the specifications that you need to know. Now let's talk about the light functionality. So basically, this is what you get. M2T Warrior. This is their answer to a decent sized flashlight, but a high output 1200 lumens. And it has two functionality switches. Back here is your tactical controls, and up here is just your everyday flashlight controls, depending on how you want to hold the light. Everybody calls that the tactical functionality of the flashlight. But basically up front here is like any other Olight. You turn it on, starts off when it's low, you hold it in, medium, high, highest, and it just cycles through those three base modes. If you want to go higher, you get it all the way to the highest, or it doesn't really matter. I think you can be in any mode, and you double click it, it goes higher, double click it to the highest, and that's it. You pretty much into back out, you just click it once and it'll back to low. That's the functionality of this. And if you want strobe, you just click it a bunch of times and it'll go straight into strobe. And that's the functionality. Tail cap functionality is automatically high mode. It goes right into the highest mode, 1200 looms. You hold it in. You can hold it in. And the functionality of that is if you keep holding it in, it'll stay on. You can do a quick press where you press it really. Sometimes it's a pain, but you press it, and it's supposed to stay on like that. I think I had to hit it a little bit harder, but you do a little bit hard. But if you press it too hard, it's kind of a little bit messed up, because if you press it too hard, you go straight into strobe. So you got your pressure switch where you click it and it comes off, but if you click it hard, it's some kind of a pain, because if you want it to click, you've got to really push it to get it to stay on. You really got to use your thumb to get it to work right, to get it to stay on. I was trying to do it with my finger and it won't work that way. But you also got your pressure switch, and then if you add more pressure, it goes straight into strobe. And you can be on and go into strobe by just pushing a little bit harder, and it goes into strobe. You can also be on holding it and then just add more pressure and it'll go into strobe, which is kind of a cool feature on the light. It's got a bunch of ways to get into strobe. If you're actually on the light and the light is on, just pushing a little bit more pressure will jump it into strobe. And if you're off and you go hardcore on the switch, it'll go straight into strobe. So it's got some cool little features that I haven't seen on a lot of other lights. Plus you've got all the same functions up front. You can access every mode up front, and you can access the tactical modes in the back. Pretty cool light. I like it. I think all in all it was worth the $50 I paid for it with the 30% off. I think it's a cool light. I like it. It's going to be one that I'm going to carry on duty. I think I'm going to enjoy carrying this light, and it'll join this little guy that sits in my pocket, so in my front pocket. So that is it. Just a look at that particular light by Olight. That is the M2T Warrior. Take it easy, guys.